giving them the chance to spend time with family and friends. Socceroos Aurelio and Tony Vidmar also came back for a well-earned break. Aurelio is having a great season, with Vidmar having scored 12 goals. But it's a totally different story for Tony, who's been struggling to secure a spot in the Ekarin first team. And the ball looking for Murphy. Well, was he held back by Robert?
Yes, Roost, here's the chance for Vidmar.
Yes, the goal! The goal for Australia! Tony Vidmar's put it away!
I've come across a hiccup for me. Things were going off well for me. I was playing regularly in the first team, and then came across a bit of a difference with the trainer. Had a fallout with the trainer, and for the last 2 months I've been playing in the second team, so it hasn't been good. But I can say that my form has been very good since I've been there. Every week I've been performing well, and it's not on the form base. It's on the disagreement with the trainer.
Is that disappointing though? You're a professional, and then you've had a personality fallout with the coach, and you're suddenly in the second team. Is that disappointing for you?
It is disappointing for me, because there's a lot of players who are not playing to their best in the team, and I think that's just all over Europe. You have a fallout with the trainer, and the trainer runs the show, you could say. And it just happens all over Europe. I think, for instance, like Eric Cantona, he's gone through 6-7 teams because he's had fallouts with trainers.
Do you think this will make you a stronger player for it?
I think it has made me a different person as well. The last 3 months, I'm living on my own. I'm, doing my own thing. I've got to stand up for my own feet, because no one else is going to stand up for you, and you're going to get pushed around if you say nothing. So you've got to stand up for yourself.
And is it a help to have, I know you're about 100 kilometres apart, but is it a help to have Aurelio in the same country?
Yeah, it's a great bonus for me, even though we're 120 k's away from each other. We see each other every week, we're always on the phone together, so it's good to, having contact with family there, because I don't think if he was there, I'll probably at this stage, the way things are going, I probably, could have been packing my bags and coming back, but he's helped me out, he says just keep at it, and that's the right thing to do.
Een beetje rudimentair. Vidmar nog weg. Vidmar, maar achterna gezeten door Nwanu. Vidmar kan een vierde goal maken, doet dat ook. Vierde goal voor Waregem.
So far, up to now, first part of the round has been fantastic. We're in equal third position, and we've got a berth for the quarterfinals in the Cup.
And have you found that your game has grown another dimension after that initial year?
Yeah, well, last year was a very difficult year. I was in the sort of same position as Tony is now. But Waregem is a lot different team, more professionally run. There's a lot more talented players, and the chance of scoring is a lot higher than it was.
But just 3 minutes later, the Australian international Vidmar scores with a header to put Waregem back in front. Waregem is left unmarked to make it 3-1.
I don't think we have the team to win the championship, because obviously Anderlecht and Standard Liège have the best players, and they've bought the best players. But we'll be very happy if we can get a place in UEFA next season, either with the Cup Winners' Cup or with the fourth place.
And if that happens, does that put you more in the European stage as far as scouts in other leagues are concerned, Aurelio?
Well, I think you're in the European stage every week, because it's all over the TV, all over Europe, and especially when the teams are at the top, everyone watches you. So it's a matter of time before someone comes out.
Has anybody had discussions with you from other countries?
No, at the moment, nothing.
And are you quite happy at the moment to stay with Waregem and in the Belgian First Division?
Yeah, sure. Like Tony, we'll want to play professional football. We have the opportunity to do so, whether it's in Anderlecht or Waregem or in Ekarin. It's all the same.
En daar zo pas ging hij een nieuwe fout. Goal. Goal van Vidmar.
There are a lot of players with high technical abilities, but when it comes down to the really dirty work, they don't want to get their shorts dirty. And so when it comes to giving 100%, there's no better players than the Australians to show the best of that.
And they're getting that reputation overseas?
It's all over Europe. They know that the Australians are going to give 100%, and they don't give up until they die on the field.
Got support from Murphy. Oh, yes, lovely, brilliant. Vidmar's onside, the chip over the top. Beautiful goal, 3-0 Australia. Tony Vidmar.
What about Socceroo representation in the future? Have you worked that out?
I think for all World Cup qualifiers, I think it's a FIFA rule that all players must be released for the country. So I think if the game's against New Zealand in May, June, that's the end of our season, so there is no problem for us being released for those games.
In the short stay, Tony, you know, you were an outstanding player here with Adelaide City, but do you think you've grown another dimension in your soccer skills?
I don't think the soccer skills, I think the sharpness, and I know there it's very, you know, you've got to have a real good first touch, and I think that's what I've improved, and my sharpness has improved.
Tony Vidmar looks up for support. The back heel, a lovely ball for his brother Aurelio.
Great ball.
And that's not a bad cross at all.
You're looking forward to Socceroo representation for the World Cup qualifier?
Yeah, well, that's at the end of May, the beginning of June. The only hiccup for me is if we continue to go on our merry way with this cup rounds, the finals played on the 6th of June, which could be a problem.
How will FIFA rule there? Because it's a FIFA ruling that all players must be available for their country. So how will Warragam view that?
I really don't know at the moment, because obviously if we make the cup final, the trainer was not going to let me go, because you want obviously the strongest possible team. But then again, the FIFA ruling, so it's going to be more hype. It doesn't happen, it doesn't eventuate.
Good defence from Longo.
And again, they're not being defensive. They know they have to win. That's a beautiful header from Seal. That's a beautiful goal
for Australia.
Steve Vidmar. Oh, Vidmar, sorry.
Well, I would like to go as far as I can go. You know, if I, last 10 years in Belgium, I'd be happy. That's my goal. To play professionally in Europe. If I, get to Germany too, it'd be a great bonus. But even if I stay in Belgium, that's all I wanted to do.
I think I've toughened up mentally when I was still here in Australia, especially in the last few years, and that really helped me to go to Belgium last year, and especially in Kortrijk when things were going really bad. I was mentally strong enough to put all that aside.
Interesting comments from the Vidmar boys, and our thanks to Frank Pangelo and the rest of the crew there at Channel 10 in Adelaide. They do a great job.